heat. He's about to tear it up.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
kicks, MP.
AMP.
Feeling you, MP.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Payton is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the center. And for Memphis, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Big Daddy at the 3 spot. Here we are, another night in the NBA, Richard. Always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
And it's the Warriors to start out. And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch him chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Morant with the bucket.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Right now, I turn it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. And I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Well, should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I don't know if he a good shooter or not. I don't know him like that. I don't know. Guess we're going to see.
And he makes the first. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in the standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired. He knew there's going to be someone willing to pay
Guess
up.
that buck can hit some.
Very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Morant. He's on to 10 points last game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
his teammates.
It's Curry outside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, you want to stop Steph in a two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Morant outside. Beyond the arc. And that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep it moving.
Green, no luck.
We often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you have to start.
Here's Podziemski. This time 14 points for him. The shot by Curry, no good. Morant against Curry.
Yes! As usual, Morant rained down the house.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against Houston. Payton kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Butler passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Big Daddy. We saw him with 29 points last game. That 3 off the mark. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Butler. And just miss after miss right now. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Big Daddy. Podziemski grabs the board. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put his team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final season. The job well done that day. Kevin?
He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Hey, Kevin. I'm in Miami, and I just got the news coming out about the Heat's trade with the Atlanta Hawks. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Big Daddy. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Butler with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Slam dunk by Butler.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
On deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
No good that time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
Well, so far, the long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good check of their points from inside.
We got Big Daddy. Wells is out there with Pippen. Then there's Edie. And it's not into the first one. That's the good for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now, here's Pippen. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Big Daddy. A rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Now, Moody. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Analytics for the eye test. The optics or the numbers in front. When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
An MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I can feel the same way.
Here's Hield with the main shot from Big Daddy. And that ain't no good by Golden State. Here's Wells. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Hield. Still without a basket. Pass to Curry. Trying to run. Curry from 3.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Knicks was phenomenal. He added 29 points, and both from the foul line and the floor, he was making the shots out there. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. I'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. A team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Off target on the 3 from Big Daddy.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Curry can't get it to go. Memphis is wrong. 1 or 2 on 3 pointers here in the second quarter. The greatest shooter ever. Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in the season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he is always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
To the inside.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they
Bro, I finna hit him with that reverse finger roll. He had to stop that. He said no, sir.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Big Daddy. There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Outside, Green. Taking the bounce pass. Jacks up a 3. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Out to the wing. Big Daddy. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors trail by 7. Butler finds Green. Now, here's Moody. Scoreless thus far. And they double up Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bringing it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful front long to attack that rim.
Here's Pajemski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Butler. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24?
That was a cheap little foul. I'll take it, though.
Shooting 2.
In an emo band with that hairstyle, Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Welcome into the chat. Welcome into the chat, y'all. We're going to take a little break one time.
Tough-nosed approach to the game.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in.
And put us on timeout. Took us out. Put us on the bench. So we're going to watch from the bench. See what we got going.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Bryant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. The last double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Now here's Morant. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
So cool in here.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Payton in at the small forward. It's good. Big Daddy's got 24 points.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Right at the free throw And now that's 11 points for Stephen Curry. Morant outside. Pass to Big Daddy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Big Daddy. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors trail by 8. Butler dishes to Curry. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Grizzlies with the rebound. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant, that one goes in. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Curry finds Pajemski. Green with a screen on Bain. Here's Pajemski. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Butler. Following the basketball, John Morant.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. To the paint, here's Big Daddy. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
This is what
Timeout.
Curry does
Timeout.
best. He is so creative
Start it.
at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
All supporters appreciate it, my guys. Hit that like button for me one time. Hit that like button for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Shoots from drop. And Moody pulls it down.
And Usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Oh, thrown down by Butler.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Pippen for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him in the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And the basket by Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
It's Pippen with the drive. Pull it is, pull it in. In the third quarter, just over 3 minutes off the clock. Butler from outside. He is pulled in by Hart. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Heaney by Green. He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Come get it, come get it.
And here is Curry. He's got 16. Puts up a deep three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Huff's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen against Curry. And Pippen gets it to go. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Butler. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Inside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Curry. Moody with it. Misses in close. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The forwards form Bain and Jackson. Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Curry all alone. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Now Morant. Warriors trail by 12. Now here's Curry. Here's Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's play off him like that.
Now here's Morant. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Moody. Pass to post. Now Curry. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Bain, 19 off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5
This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button for me.
Big Daddy's checked in for Memphis. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Morant scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Curry. It's over Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Count that one.
Closer in. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by John Morant. Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Big Daddy. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Curry. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 23 points.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all stopping through, showing support. Hit that like, baby.
Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. 2:54 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. They set the pick. Here's Jackson with the three. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A big man who doesn't allow that is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Now here's Morant. That's to Big Daddy. Here's Heaney. 5 to shoot. Let's go. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The Grizzlies are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we run through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight. Put another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Daddy.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Edie. Curry brings the double. Here's Big Daddy. Shoots a three. They get the rebound. The three from Morant. Hands it from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Another day, another win. Good work. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
He's about to tear it up.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at the numbers for Zach Riesesche.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Big Daddy in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Riesesche and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now here's Moran. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Now here's Young. Hits a 3-point game. Oh, and now with no question, throwing it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jackson outside. Offline with a 3. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Over to the wing. And here's Moran outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, I think John Joy's taunting them a little bit like this by answering this.
Back to Young. 4-3. Grabs the board. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Off target with a jump hook. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Shea, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the inside. Big Daddy's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Johnson. 9 points for him in his last game. There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim, it's spectacular. You're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Thank you for that, Allie. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Chicago with the pass to Young. Back to Chicago. Memphis with a rebound. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, and I've got the story now on the activity for the Charlotte Hornets. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. He changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels, guarded by Bain. 5 to shoot. Okongwu will screen on Bain. Here's Daniels. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 4. Down low. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 10 points.
They're really working the paint now.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Daniels. Young looking around. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Young. Takes a 3. Clark grabs the board. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 13-5 run. Morant with the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Shea out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Nance in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a
story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with a prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Chums, thank you. Good stuff. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Alan LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He contributed 31 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Ryan?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can replicate that performance.
Here's Risacher. And off the front iron, and it goes. Risacher's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such raw shooting ability for Risacher in his first year.
Second quarter play. Around 2 minutes gone so far. And the shot's good.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Niang screen. All alone. Aldama grabs the board.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Big Daddy. He played a great game against Golden State. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades we see a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Egan. And he sinks the 11-footer. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
They recognized what the defense was allowing and took full advantage.
Man with it for three. Atlanta again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Daniels passes to Young. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From behind the arc. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Here's Man. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over.
Morant pass to Big Daddy. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Big Daddy's got 22 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Hawks trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Young. Getting it done on the drive.
Well, he may not be the biggest guy, but Young plays like one. He goes right at the defense.
Pass to Big Daddy. He tries the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Young. Fires for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. When you guys had to sit out with an injury, how did it affect your attitude?
It was terrible. It's hard to stay positive when you can't do anything to help your teammates. I don't know. I bet your teammates like having a little Shaq break. Not if they wanted wins.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Hawks.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now. Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3, small forward.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, usually because they have shot the ball better like he has, he's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. First free throw is good. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. Players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Moran. Give him 8 points now. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 5. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
There's Young with the 3. That's good. And now it's 5 for 11 in this one.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Now here's Moran. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. It's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Young. He's got 14. From deep. Nice award. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Grizzlies lead by 10. Payne, the pass to Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 29.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Johnson. Outside Young. Shoots over Moran. And it's Young again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kicks it out to Clark. Left side Bane. Pass to Big Daddy. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Moran. Ooh, Moran battling inside.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You got it! Outside Young. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be
timeout.
Bane. That's his first foul. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Here's Mann. No made baskets yet. That's the screen. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Man.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass
pass to Edie.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Pippen. He's checked by LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Edie's got his second bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Man with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. Nance can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Wells. Kennard for 3. Sure, from 3-point range. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Pippen. He's checked by LeVert. And the basket by Pippen.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so it's Memphis, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Karis LeVert. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Robinson in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Morant.
Come to me, come to me.
Back to Jackson. The 3. The rebound by Mann. Hawks trail by 18. LeVert outside. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Bain against Robinson. Niang a screen. Here's LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip. 2.
Free throw good. LeVert and Atlanta making a change here. Gay's checked in. Both free throws good for LeVert. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Big Daddy. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And
LeVert. Nance outside. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Nance finds Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Big Daddy. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The kick out to Nance. Here's Gay. Back to Robinson. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Big Daddy. Uses the glass on the layup. Big Daddy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Don't forget, y'all. Hit that like button for me if you watching. Love the support, appreciate the support. Hit that like button for me one time. We're on the road to 500 subs. I think I'm at 482 right now. So hit that sub button for me. Ring the notification bell, baby.
Atlanta making some changes. Barlow's checked in for Nance. Niang comes in for Gay. And it's Buffkin in for Robinson. Some changes for Memphis. LeVert outside. Pass to Buffkin. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Buffkin's got his first points of the night. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pippen. It's deflected. Here's Buffkin. Send the layup for two.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Big Daddy.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And the basket by Pippen.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge. especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Lufkin hits the trifecta. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Pippen. Pass to Huff. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Wells. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's LeVert. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Way to bring the effort tonight. So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Check it out, check it out, check it out. If you tuned in and you showing love and support, make sure you hit that like button for me one time. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
steps ahead of me, so I might not have heard it perfectly, but I think I was saying something about a card game? Oh, yeah. You like it? I owe him a lot of money. You know what? Jake, I'll try to catch up. I doubt it. They shoot from outside the gym, lockdown.
get ready to light it up tonight.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for James Harden.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3 spot. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant against Harden. Morant outside. Down low. Here's Big Daddy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Always feel good getting that first one in the back.
Will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
There's the steal. And he makes good on the late.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside Leonard. It's blocked. Here's Big Daddy. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Outside, Dane. Over John. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Morant against Harden. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Now here's Harden. He had 15 points last out. Connects from three-point range.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Most recently, the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
And here's Harden, following the three from Big Daddy. To the inside, intercepted. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 35 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Now Harden, after the missed three from Big Daddy. Here's the triple. Harden can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant passes to Big Daddy. He's off on that one. Big that time from Leonard. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now, Wells, James Harden missing on the three. Wells gets to Pippen. Pass to Clark. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoring.
Set up by Leonard.
Boy, just great instincts with great leg. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
Wells passes to Big Daddy. The bounds, the Clippers take possession. Luke Kennard, he's checked in. This ends up going with the new group. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Morant missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis leading. Here's Big Daddy. Billy's the one who's jumping. Big Daddy's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
It's Jones on the wing. Good ball in here by the Clippers. Harden against Morant. Harden can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
So true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and others at an elite level.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovic, getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Here's Big Daddy. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Bogdanovic looking around to the paint. The 8-footer. Coffee can't get it to go. Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Dallas.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. Really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me is they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And here's Harden after the 3 moments ago from Big Daddy. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David O'Neill. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Mr. Lou said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Here's the break. Up the floor. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G sign cam. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Off's jacked in, and Santi Aldama subbed in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell's checked in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Eubanks, the pass to Leonard. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch to contest those opportunities.
Down low. Here's Big D. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And not known as a rim rapper. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Leonard. Leonard shooting them up inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Big and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. It's good from Big Daddy. Clippers trail by 11. Leonard looking around. It's Powell on the wing. Those 3 pointers off the mark. There's Big Daddy. Here's Aldama. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Los Angeles Clippers. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Checking out the group for Teron Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Eubanks in at the center filling out the middle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Harden. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
First one falls.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
This one falls, so he hits both of them. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any player right now in the NBA.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Harden. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Outside Leonard. Dunn gets the ball from downtown. No shot that time, not on target. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clippers trail by 11. Dunn left side. That one wide left. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Big Daddy, drops it in from 14 feet away. Big Daddy's got 28 points for the game.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He showed it almost the entire game to them offensively.
Three-pointers right on target.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Don't forget y'all, if y'all watching, make sure you hit that like button for me, hit the notification bell. My name DJ Baghdaddy. Thank you, baby.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. Fourth, James Harden.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Now, here's Pippen. Still scoreless. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Why all business right now? Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Here's Pippen. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Clark outside. Kennard for three. Hitting it from three-point range. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the deep.
Here's Leonard. A rare miss for him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. That's the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 11. Dunn left side. Outside Leonard. A three from Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
A dead-eye shooter. Harden working off the pass there.
Harden against Pippen. Here's Wells over Bogdanovich. The shot by Wells, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Leonard. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Wells sets the pick for Pippen. Pass to Wells. That's the 3-5. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Wells has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep hook. And so is Memphis. In control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jordan Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Big Daddy in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Big Daddy.
They've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Harden against Morant. Here's Big Daddy. Takes it off the glass. That's now 32 points for Big Daddy.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Jones with the screen on Bain. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Jackson. There's the Big Daddy. Ball's not loose. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. And the Clippers with the change here, too. Chris Dunn's checked in for Amir Coffey. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Bogdanovich has got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and they hit 5 of them. Now Morant. To the middle, here's Big Daddy, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Big Daddy's got 6 in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Powell in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Harden. Done outside. It's Powell on the wing. Offline with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been got to change.
Down low. The Grizzlies call timeout.
Don't forget y'all, if you're watching, make sure you hit that like button for me. I appreciate all the support, all the viewers, all the likes, the comments. Make sure you ring the notification bell.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Pulls it down hard with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Harden has a wide open look. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Over to the left wing. Memphis moving it around. Here's Big Daddy. And the shot goes in. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit of
That's the ball. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Big Daddy. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Clippers trail by 15.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. Can definitely be considered a standout win for him.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Daddy.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Bogdanovich goes in, and he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. They've done that and then some.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Hoff's jacked in. Wells comes in for Big Daddy. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Here's Pippen. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kennard with the ball. Overdone. Kennard's shot is off. Powell against Kennard. And it's Leonard missing. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.
All right, chat. Give me a second. I'll be back. We finna take a break. Y'all not saying anything in here anyway, so y'all can wait.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Visualize a win tonight, then go out and take it.
Birthday's coming up. Developing our player creation. I know. Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday and someone over here.
Let's keep this winning streak going.